Welcome students, welcome to my channel. Today I came to you to explain about the probability. In every competitive examination there will be a compulsory question from the probability, whatever it is the competitive exam. So today I am going to explain that in particularly from the probability dice problems are there. Okay, when the two dice are rolled, what are the some different cases are there. Okay, today particularly I am going to explaining that when the two dice are rolled, yes, so two numbers appear on the two dice, and what are the sum of the two numbers on the two dice? Okay, yes, we'll get that a simple shortcut for this one. So in that case I am going to use that the Swamiji rule. Yes, let us see what is the Swamiji rule. Okay, when the two dice are rolled, first of all, okay, so what are the maximum possibilities, total possibilities in the sample space when the two dice are rolled? So sample space n of s is equals to 6 square 36. Am I right or not? 36. Yeah. Now what are the sum of the numbers on the two dice? Generally, if you are going to write this one literally, it may take the time. Sum is 2, sum is 3, sum is 4, maximum sum is 12. Okay, literally it will take the time. Okay, by using our Swamiji rule, let us see what is that. Okay, here sum, minimum sum will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12, right? Maximum sum is 12, right, Anuj? Okay, yes, come on. Now you can take like this. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. These are all the favorable possibilities. I am writing this one. Okay, yes, come on, just like joining this one. This is the Swamijika rule. Very simple thing. Let us say I will explain. When the two dice are rolled, the sum is 2. The sum of the two numbers which are appearing on the two dice is 2. The favorable cases are 1. When the two dice are rolled, the sum of the two numbers appearing on this 3. So the favorable cases are 2. Okay, the favorable cases are 3 when sum of the two dice is either 4 or 10. Okay, now my question is, what is the probability of that? What is the sum of the two numbers on the die is 7, right? So how many chances there for 7? 6 out of 36 chances. Okay, yes, very simple thing. Now what is the probability of getting? The sum is 10. The sum is 10. How many chances are there for that? 3 chances, which is 3 by 36. Sometimes they can ask like this, what is the probability of the sum which gives the prime number? Which gives the prime number? The sum is prime number, right? That means they are asking what is the probability of sum is 2 plus what is the probability of sum is 3 plus what is the probability of sum is 5. Am I right, Anuj? Yes. Similarly, what is the probability of 7 and yes, what is the probability of sum is 11. Okay, yes, by using this Swamiji rule we can get easily. Yes, sum is 2, it is 1. Yes, sum is 3, which is 2. Yes, sum is 5, which is 4. Sum is 7, which is 6, and sum is 11, which is 2 out of those 36 chances. Okay, total 6 plus 4, 10, 14, 15. Yes, this value is 15 by 36. Let us see how it will be simple. Okay, next. So by using this rule, this is about only the Swamijika rule. Okay, students, come on, how it is? Yeah. So we may get these type of problems also. When the two dice are rolled, they will ask the questions like this: what is the sum of the two numbers appearing on the dice is perfect square? Okay, they are asking about the sum of the two numbers which is the perfect squares. Yes, of those, what are the perfect squares? Sum is 4, which is a perfect square, and which is the 9 is a perfect square. Means indirectly they are asking what is the probability of that the sum of the two numbers is either 4 or 9? They are asking about this one. Okay, yes, very quickly from this Swamiji rule, we'll get this one. Yes, this is sum is 4. What are the chances? 3 chances. Out of favorable chances are 36. When the 2 dice are rolled, 36. Okay, sum is 9, which is 4 by 36 minus. Okay, yes, intersection part. Is there an intersection part? I mean, when the 2 dice are rolled, the sum of the 2 numbers on the 2 dice, which gives at a time 4 and 9, no chance, which is 0 possibility of 36, which is 7 by 36, right? Okay, yes. So from this rule, quickly you can get it within seconds. Yeah. And one more question: when the 2 dice are rolled, what is the probability of that the sum is either prime number or a perfect square? That's what I am asking. Okay, yes, yes, and again we are going to find that what is the probability of the sum is a prime number or the sum is a perfect square. Yes, the perfect square. Here by using our addition rule, we will get that problem. Probability of A union B, probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. Okay, yeah, just now we proved this one. Probability of getting the sum is prime. So yes, by using this one we will get very quickly. Sum is 2, sum is 3, sum is 5, 7, 11. Okay, so the chances are 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 4, 7, 7 plus 6, 13, 13 plus 2, 15 chances. Okay, 15 chances out of 36 plus perfect square chances. Just now I got that done. 7 by 36 minus. Is there an intersection part? I mean, sum of the 2 numbers is at a time which gives perfect square and which gives that prime number. No chance. That is 0 chances out of 36, which is 22 by 36. Okay, right? Yeah. And one more thing, they may be asked like this one: when the 2 dice are rolled, the sum of the numbers on the 2 dice, which is not, I mean, either prime or, neither prime nor perfect square, neither nor. Okay, either or, this is 22 by 36, then whatever the remaining chances are, 14 out of 36. That means they never give that either prime number or perfect square. Okay, yes, so by using this one, we can get quickly the favorable chances. Right, and this will be very helpful in a competitive examination point of view. Here is one question from JEE Advanced 2020 from paper 2, integer type questions. Okay, one probability question. Yes, come on. When the 2 failed dice are rolled together, so the sum of the 2 numbers is observing that. Okay, yes, the process is continuing up to the sum is either prime number or perfect square. Okay, the sum of the 2 dice numbers appearing on the 2 dice is either prime or perfect square. Suppose that the sum turns perfect square is before then it's prime. Okay, yes, and condition finally, if P is the probability of that perfect square is odd. What is P? Probability of getting that perfect square is odd. Then, and what is the value of 14P? They are asking. Okay, yes, 2 dice. When the 2 dice are rolled, first we should find out what are the possibilities to get the sum is either prime or perfect square. Okay, yes, now I am going to use that very quickly to get that favorable chances. Okay, by using sum is a rule. Yes, so it is sum is 2, sum is 3, sum is 4, sum is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right or not? Okay, yes, so this is the Swamiji rule. Like this. Okay, yes, so come on. So what are the chances? 1 chance, 2 chances, 3 chances, 4 chances, 5 chances and 6 chances. Okay, yes, so come on. First of all, I am going to find what is the possibility of the sum is prime. Come on, please find the sum is prime means either 2 or 3 or 5 or 7 or 11. Okay, yes, come on. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 2. So this is 1. Chances, a favorable chance of 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 4, 7. 7 plus 6, 13. 13 and 11. Favorable chance of 2, 15. So which is 15 out of 36 chances when the 2 dice are rolled. Okay, yes, so and probability of the sum is a perfect square. Okay, just now we got this one, perfect square, 4 and 9. So 3 plus 4, 7 chances out of 36. Yes, so what is the probability of either prime number or a perfect square? So what are the chances? Are 15 plus 7, 22 chances out of 36 chances. I mean probability of either prime or perfect square, which is 22 by 36. Okay, and from this one I can write probability of and I mean neither prime nor perfect square. These are all 14 by 36 chances. Am I right? First we can find out all those things, then come to our problem. Okay. Yes, let us see that. Yeah, and actually what they have given, this process is containing up to the sum is either prime or perfect square, and the sum returns of the perfect square before it turns that prime. Okay, and one more thing is given, probability of that perfect square is odd. Okay, that perfect square is odd. Okay, so what are the chances of a perfect square particularly to getting odd is the 4 out of 36. Am I right? 4 out of 36. So we should find that value. Okay, so that probability P. Okay, yes, and first of all, actually the perfect, suppose that the sum turns to be perfect square. Of those chances, the sum that perfect square should be odd. Okay, yes, here I am going to write this one. Okay, I think you got this value. So here we get that infinite series, infinite geometric progression. First two. Okay, first what are the chances? Okay, perfect square chances, probable chance. Perfect square, you may get 7 by 36 first chance. And next time, maybe the next second time, we may not get that perfect square chance. Means neither nor chances. 14 by 36. Okay, 14 by 36. And maybe the second child, okay, we get that like this, 7 by 36 plus 14 by 36, so whole square of 7 by 36 and so on. I think you got the point. Okay, in the first trial we may get favorable chances, plus in the second trial, okay, we may get like this, right, q square of p and so on, right? So these are the total chances. Of those chances, I want that the perfect square is odd number, 4 by 36. 4 by 36, yes, of that. So 14 by 36 of 4 by 36 plus 14 by 36 whole square of 4 by 36 plus and so on. Okay, yes, come on. So infinite series a by 1 minus r. Okay, yes, so this one is the 4 by 36 a by 1 minus r. R is the 14 by 36. Yes, and the denominator a value. So 7 by 36 by 1 minus 14 by 14 by 36, right? Totally this denominator get cancelled. Simply answer is 4 by 7. So which value is 4 by 7? That p value is 4 by 7, right? P value is 4 by 7. Then they are asking about 14p. This is 14 into 4 by 7. Which value is 8? That is the integer type question from that one. Okay, come on students. And one more thing, okay, I think you like this video. Okay, so please share to your friends and nearby your juniors. Okay, and particularly one thing I want to say this one, if you want to any particular topic to discuss that one, please mention in the comment box. So okay, I will try to explain the particular topic. Okay, so students, thank you for watching.